As helping professionals, we all want to help our clients break through from where their life is now to a life that serves them better. And we all have a variety of tools and skills to help them, and you may even have a very full toolbox of skills. And if you're anything like me, you too are always looking for more personal growth and more learning. Back in 2014, I found RIM, Regenerating Images in Memory, the missing tool I was looking for. It's the link that creates a whole brain experience by combining the power of both the left and right brain to access the subconscious drivers of decisions and behavior. Considering that 95% of our brain activity is beyond our conscious awareness, we can trust the client's subconscious knows what to work on and how. Traditional cognitive methods intellectually help clients shift their perspective or reframe an issue. And this is awesome. And the limitations of that work is that it still doesn't change what their subconscious mind and body believes and feels. So behavioral change still relies on sheer willpower and a need to remember to think that way. RIM actually changes how the client feels rather than merely giving them a new perspective to remember to think about. If you're open to exploring a tool that I promise will become a part of your own personal journey, and that will make your job easier while having a profound effect on the lives of your clients, I would invite you to learn a little more about RIM. I'm Michael Kline, and the question I want to have you think about is, when you're working with clients, how do you know for sure if you're working at the root of an issue, even the right issue? Well, here's a great quote from Carl Jung. He said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." I love that, because we don't know what we don't know. And I love that my own ignorance even rewards me and my clients. It's through the humility of stepping back and not having to be the expert. I can allow my client's subconscious to reveal the real work and allow them to access their own solutions organically and naturally. Most clients are surprised and sometimes even shocked at what shows up and how easily they can let go of old beliefs, old stories, and even traumas that dissolve on their own. The RIM process quickly identifies these negative subconscious drivers and then releases and regenerates them into new positive ones, creating new neural pathways in the brain. Of course, the original negative memory remains intact, they just lose their negative charge, while the new positive memories expand throughout their body and mind. So now the clients not only think differently after a RIM session, they feel different at a visceral level. The immense power of RIM is tied to the degree to which it is client-led. Now, most of my students took great pride in how client-centered their work was, and after learning RIM, they generally admit that they are far more client-centered now. It's because we're not just trusting the client, we're teaching the client to build their relationship with themselves and follow whatever their unconscious brings forth. This takes us much deeper and faster in a very safe way than any other method we've compared. I'm a fan of coaching, of therapy models, of hypnosis, of NLP, EFT tapping, EMDR, family systems, and I have a list of over 50 modalities that students have shared with me. What we keep finding is that RIM seems to be the most focused on the client's internal capacity and freeing the facilitator from the expert role that can be so limiting. If this resonates with you, and if you enjoy working with a more client-centered way, know your own growth never stops. And you want a tool that doesn't replace what you do, but complements your work and makes it even more effective. RIM might just be for you. RIM was developed by Dr. Deborah Sandella, an award-winning psychotherapist, a university professor, researcher, best-selling author. I call her the whole package. And RIM was recently accepted for research by the University of Colorado and is currently being used in the corporate world in executive coaching, leadership development, life coaching, therapy models, energy clearing, working with children in schools, and so much more. We're very excited about all that's possible. There's just far too much suffering in the world that's just not necessary. Now, the best way to fully understand the power of RIM is just to experience it firsthand. I invite you to meet a group of your peers on one of our upcoming International Group RIM Zooms. It's completely free, there's no other obligation, and this year I'm offering training to accommodate about 50 coaches, therapists, social workers, teachers, hypnotherapists, any practitioners, and other helping professionals in learning RIM. Click through for more information about RIM and to sign up for one of our upcoming Zooms. I host a couple of Zooms each week, unless I'm traveling or teaching. I hope you can join me. I think you'll be glad you did.